Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we're looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Florida State head coach pregame. They believe that their wide receiver is the best in the country. He has been so electric this season, nobody can stop him. They believe that he is so efficient in the red zone, top 5 in the country in receiving touchdowns, and he firmly belongs in the Heisman conversation to hear his name called in New York later this year. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's Lewis. Can hold on in the face of the contact. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On the gun on third down, Lewis. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 39-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Croma. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw, it's Bachmeier. Zings it complete to the right. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Running inside, it's Croma. And a good, solid pickup here before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
Rashada Downs going up top. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And the Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Drives inside. Could be an alley. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Buying time to his right. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, no! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. And you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Lewis can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. On his feet at the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado. looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback changing the play. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moves the pocket. It's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Right at the line. Nice move there. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 30. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with some swag and some speed with a 73-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Bowie. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Throwing, Lewis. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D-tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D-tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Seminoles peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. On play action. Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms, and decision time for this offense.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a 1st down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Gets it into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowie. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Turning it on. Touchdown, Florida State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Lewis to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it way down the field. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And that's good enough for a first down.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Lewis wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up. Straight ahead, it's Young. He's past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Lewis. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Driving forward, it's Young. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide right, it's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's 3rd and 5. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not